Hi everybody, it's Sam. This is the movie wrap-up for May. I might be able to do this in just one video because there's barely any movies. And I did say might. I didn't actually get to watch much, just like how I mentioned in my other video, my wrap-up, my book wrap-up. I haven't had enough time, and I don't know. I haven't been wanting to watch movies for a while, so I didn't watch too many. I mean, I've watched a lot, don't get me wrong, but no.
That's right. Look, he did. Sing it, Pussycat.
Some days I did skip. Like, I didn't watch anything. But I watched Children of the Corn 5, Fields of Terror, based on the story Children of the Corn by Stephen King. I do want to get that book. Stephen King goes to the movies. I want that book. Because it has it in it. Children of the Corn. In a deserted town, the terror continues. Prepare for edge of your seat thrills with one of the most chilling chapters in the popular series based on Children of the Corn by master of horror Stephen King. 6 college students take a wrong turn and find themselves lost in a strangely deserted royal town, only to discover that this deceptively quiet place hides a murderous cult of children controlled by evil forces. Yet even as bodies begin cropping up all around them, the young friends decide to stay and rescue the children, or die trying. Don't miss Children of the Corn 5 Fields of Terror, the shocking, entertaining sequel that delivers non-stop big screen fun. And it has no special features that I'm aware of. I don't think it did. Because it doesn't mention on the back. I'm just kind of heard. Yeah, they're not really there to rescue the children. They're there to rescue that girl's brother. Her brother. You can't really see her, but the one right at the end there. Her. They're there to rescue her brother, but plus, if the girl would go with him, that his wife. But things go wrong, I should say. Oh, it's made in, if I can tell you, I hope I can tell you, probably May. I don't remember when this was made.
Miami will be busy this weekend with 10 major conventions listed this. The highlight being the Citrus Festival Ball, which is being chaired this
Nobody's
year
in the bathroom.
by 35-year-old Blanche Devereaux. How much did that cost you? I don't have to pay for my compliments.
Sorry about that.
Class.
I'm going to be able to do this.
But it's not like I wouldn't have anyway. Oh, good, the newspaper said. Give me the classified. Oh, Mom,
I then watched Lost Boys of Thirst.
We got a lot of complaints.
The Frog Brothers Are Back for Good.
He asked for a single white female who likes to party, and he got one. No, I need
I'm trying to find when it was made.
You get to be my age, the quality of your life changes. While you three are at work, I'm here by myself
2010.
all day, and it gets lonely. Oh, maybe I could stay home. Or we can get a giant screen TV.
As the Lost Boys and Girls of San Cazador prepare to party under the blood moon, an alpha vampire conspires to turn these unsuspecting ravers into an army of the undead. The only thing that stands between him and the annihilation of the entire human race is the infamous vampire-fighting Frog Brothers. Armed with double-barrel holy water balloon launchers and multi-arrow crossbows, Edgar and Alan Frog join forces to kick some bloodsucker butt in the latest high-energy action-packed adventure in the Lost Boys franchise. There's only one thing on the back of this. Special features.
Darling, I can't come see you this weekend. No way, I mean it.
If anybody's interested in it.
I know, but I'm queen of a ball. Isn't that something?
Some website you can check out.
Quote, the highlight being the Citrus Festival Ball, which is being
This is actually my favorite out of Lost Boys.
35-year-old Blanche Devereaux. Clyde.
My Bloody Valentine 3D. Get Your Heart Broken. made in 2009. The town of Harmony would like to forget its horrific past. 10 years ago, after a tragic mining accident, Harry Warden awoke from his coma on Valentine's Day and brutally murdered 22 people with a pickaxe before being killed himself. Now, after years of peace, there's a killer on the loose, again wearing a miner's mask and brandishing a pickaxe. Has Harry Warden returned from the dead? Yeah, it comes with 3D glasses. I was just wondering if I still had them. All the only thing in special features is commentary. And if you count you can watch it 3D and 2D. 16 candles. It's the time of your life that may last a lifetime. It was made in 1984. It's Samantha Baker's Sweet 16, and no one in her family remembers the important occasion. John Hughes, the writer of National Lampoon's Vacation, shows how coming of age can be full of surprises in this warm-hearted teenage comedy starring Molly Ringwald. She's your average teen enduring creepy freshmen, spoiled siblings, confused parents, and the big blonde on campus who stands between her and the boy of her dreams. But wait, the day isn't over yet. The sparkling film features a dynamic score and outstanding performances by Paul Dooley, Emmy winner Blanche Baker, and Oscar nominee Justin Henry. I don't remember if this had any special features.
What is it? Oh, it's Big Daddy. It's David.
I don't remember. Maybe. For some reason, I just don't remember. Sometimes that's my problem. I don't remember if there's any special features, especially if they don't mention on the back. I think there was. Yeah, trailers and stuff. I then watched, and I gotta be honest, I watched all of these. Bring It On Again, Higher Stakes, Hotter Grooves, More Attitude. It was made in 2003. They're bringing the moves, they're bringing the grooves, and now they're going to bring it on again in the funny and sassy follow-up to the hugely successful Bring It On. It's pure pump and grind, exhilarating as a new squad of cheerleaders takes on the establishment in a winner-takes-all cheer competition. An electrifying cast of up-and-coming young stars powers this awesome new movie that takes all of the spunk, smart, and spirit of the original comedy smash to the next level. Alternate opening, deleted and alternate scenes, Tony G's cheer do's and don'ts, fun facts, hit me with your best shot, you're on the set of Bring It On Again, cheered along from Bring It On. That was special features. What was the next one that came after that? I think it was this one. Oh, look. I know that one's the last one. Bring It On, All or Nothing. This is nothing. It was made in 2006. Get ready for more fun, attitude, and excitement in this all-new comedy. When popular Brittany Allen moves from posh Pacific Vista to working-class Crenshaw Heights, her life goes from cheertopia to cheer-catastrophe. Brittany finds herself at odds with her new classmates, especially head cheerleader Camille. But when she wins a spot on the cheer squad and faces her former team in a cross-town cheer-off to star in a music sensation Rihanna's upcoming video, only one team can bring it and earn a place in cheer history. Yeah, one of the girls that plays on this is actually the girl off of Secret Life of an American Teenager. I think that's what it is. Yeah, the one that played I don't remember. I haven't watched that show in a very, very long time, and I didn't really get into it. The one that was pregnant and then she lost her baby. I don't remember her name. Bring It On is back in an all-new movie. That's what it says on the back. I was just reading. Gag reel behind the cheers. Cheer camp from wannabe to cheerleader. Break it down from the streets to the set. Then watched Bring It On, In It to Win It. It was made in 2007. High Flying Fun, hot music, and no holds barred competition go to new heights. In this all-new comedy, the feisty East Coast Jets have ruled the cheer camp championships with spunk and attitude for the past few years. Now the spirited West Coast Sharks think they have the right moves and grooves to be crowned top squad, but when sheer catastrophe strikes and their dreams of taking home the top prizes are in jeopardy, the leaders of both squads realizes they'll have to work together and bring it on like never before. Yeah, at first them two girls in the front, they hate each other, and then they end up, actually becoming friends when they have to combine teams. Deleted scenes, lights, camera, bring it. The Rumble with Tony G, Cheer Off, learn how to cheer with Tony G, and more. Bring It On, Fight to the Finish. I gotta be honest, if I actually had to choose between all the Bring It Ons, I like this one. But this one and I'm trying to think. The first one and this one are my favorites, but I like all of them. But this one and the first one's my favorites. This was made in 2009. No Fear, All Cheer. Christina Milian star as sassy cheer captain Lena Cruz, whose world is turned upside down when her family moves from the urban streets of East Los Angeles to the sunny beach town of Malibu. At her new school, Lena clashes with Avery, the ultra-competitive all-star cheer captain, while also falling for Avery's super cool brother, Evan. Lena's always been able to rise to a challenge, but can she create a new all-star squad, beat Avery at the Spirit Championships, and still keep the romance with Evan? Hot music, fierce competition, and high-flying fun continue in this all-new movie. Yeah, for a while she actually does have this like relationship with Evan, but then she kind of like breaks it off with him, and he pretty much shows her that he doesn't care about his sister. Like, he doesn't care what his sister thinks. He does care about her. He doesn't care what she thinks, what everybody else thinks. He likes her. He wants everybody to know. Deleted scenes, practice round, backstage pass, on set with Christina Milian, and more. I then watched Sister Act, and I had zero idea when this was made, because this is not going to tell me. Relive all the fun, laughter, and irresistible music of Sister Act, the inspired comedy hit that packed pews everywhere. Whoopi Goldberg stars as a sassy, low-rent lounge singer forced to hide out from the mob in the last place anyone would ever look for her, a convent. While she's there, her irreverent behavior attracts a flock of faithful followers who turns a nun's tone-deaf choir into a soulful choir of chorus of swinging, singing sisters. But when the group earns rave reviews, her sudden celebrity jeopardizes her hidden identity. Harvey Keitel and Kathy Najimy join a heavenly cast in this habit-forming comedy bursting with 60s Motown hits. Inside Sister Act, music videos, and theater trailer. Sister Act 2, Back in the Habit. In this one, it seems like she actually decides to stay a nun. Everybody's favorite nun is Back in the Habit as
is ugly and
Academy Award winner Whoopi Goldberg stirs up more laughs than ever before. If I'm not mistaken, I think these were made in the 90s, sometime in the 90s. This time, Whoopi goes undercover as Sister Mary Clarence at a troubled inner-city school, equipped with a melody marching lesson plan. She brings the gift of laughter and the power of music and a touch of heavenly inspiration to the classroom before these streetwise students discover who she really is. Experience the joys of higher education with this crowd-pleasing favorite as Whoopi answers her calling once again and delivers her special brand of habit-forming fun. And a trailer is all of it. So. I then watched The Island, and I watched this more than once this month. Okay, I don't know if that's right. Was this made in 2005? It's saying 2005. I don't know, you guys have to tell me. Ewan McGregor and Scarlett Johansson lead an all-star cast as residents of an isolated high-tech compound, but when they discover they're actually clones and worth more dead than alive, they stage a daring escape, battling an unfamiliar environment and an armed team of mercenaries in hot pursuit. They'll risk their lives and freedom to save those they left behind and reveal the truth about the island. Behind the scenes, look at the creation of the film's incredible action sequences and spectacular stunts, commentary. I love that movie. Angels in the Outfield. Did they make another one of this? Because it's saying that it seems like they said that they did. I feel sad though that one of them dudes died. One of the ball players is, and I'm trying to figure out when this was made. I'm probably not gonna be able to tell you though. Again, watch it. I bet you it'll be 80s or 90s though. I don't know. Catch the movie that flew over the fence and into the hearts of millions of cheering fans. It's Disney's Angels in the Outfield, the feel-good film about a young boy praying for a father and a struggling baseball team praying for a pennant. Danny Glover plays George Knox, the frustrated coach of the California Angels, a ragtag team of Major League misfits who are down on their luck. But things begin to look up when 11-year-old Roger, their biggest fan, starts giving Knox some winning tips from a real live angel named Al. The team miraculously climbs back into the pennant race, all the while learning to believe in themselves with its heavenly mix of outrageous comedy, dazzling special effects, and amazing baseball action. Disney's Angels in the Outfield is an entertainment homeland for the home family. And I don't think it has any special features because it does not tell me. I'll then watch Welcome to the Rileys. 2000. Great, it's given me 2 years. 10 or 11. I think the guy that plays on this though is dead. The guy on the top. James Gandolfini. I think he's dead, if I'm not mistaken. I think he is because I think he died of a heart attack. I think.
You got any clue?
It's kind of hard to remember, but I think he is. Doug Riley, a man at the crossroads. Ever since the tragic death of his teenage daughter, he led a life of quiet desperation, and now something has to give. On a business trip to New Orleans, he encounters Mallory, a raw, angry runaway living a dangerous life as a stripper. Moved by emotions he barely understands, Doug abandons his own life to save hers. The tenuous balance is threatened when his wife Lois shakes off the fears that have kept her homebound for years. Now 3 lost souls seeks hope and forgiveness in each other. And together they discover a rare gift of connection that feels like family. And there is a special features, it's just creating the Rileys, basically. I then watched Beetlejuice. is made 1988. What's a yuppie ghost couple to do when their quaint New England home is overrun by trendy New Yorkers? Hire a freelance bio-exorcist to spook the intruders, of course. As directed by Tim Burton, Michael Keaton's Beetlejuice is one of the biggest, baddest wolves a ghost movie has ever unleashed, a poltergeist. Keaton's work in this and Clean and Sober won him 1988's National Society of Film Critics Best Actor Award. Winona Ryder, Catherine O'Hara, Jeffrey Jones, and Sylvia Sidney share starring honors along the wondrous production design, Harry Belafonte, soundtrack turns, and Oscar-winning Best Makeup. 3 episodes from the cartoon Beetlejuice TV series. Music only audio track, I'm good with that. And theater trailer.
I don't know if love can help you, but if you are, if it can, honey, you got it.
8 Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, I love these covers. It's supposed to be based on the poster ones. 1984. Nancy is having grisly nightmares. Something monstrous wants to kill her. Meanwhile, her high school friends who are having the very same dreams are being slaughtered in their sleep by the hideous fiend of their shared nightmare. When the police ignore her explanation, she herself must confront the killer in his shadowy realm. Featuring John Saxon and Johnny Depp in his first starring role, as well as mind-bending special effects, this horror classic gave birth to one of the most infamous undead villains in cinematic history. Reportedly naming Freddy Krueger after a kid who had bullied him in school, writer-director Craven hatches a shock fest from hell that goes straight to the heart of terror. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Wes Craven is dead. A lot of the good actors and directors are dying, and it's sad.
Rose, this was a great weekend. We made $1,700. So I can get my TV.
And I can't remember if he died. Yeah, he died, but I don't remember what he died from. I then watched, and you'll understand a little bit later, Stuart Little 2. I know they made a part 3, but I'm not getting because it's a cartoon and it's stupid. It's made in 2002. Stuart Little is back in an all-new, heartwarming comic tale full of action-packed adventure, featuring all your favorite characters from the first movie along with some new ones. Plus, even more incredible visual effects, Stuart Little 2 goes where no mouse has gone before. Basically, he just meets this bird. And this... It's weird, but the little yellow bird is working for that hawk, and at first, like, she's a bad person, but not really. And then she becomes friends with the little family, and she wants to stay. Let's figure this out. Commentary. It says show and tell. Activate show and tell. Jump behind the scenes with Stuart and his friends to learn filmmaking secrets. A touch of evil, creating the perfect villain. Life in the fast lane, zoom through the filmmaking process. Stuart Little Big Adventure read along.
Nice doing business with you.
Interactive game, music video. Stuart Little 2, the PlayStation game promo. Trailers. And that's it. Oh, it says web link. 2. I don't know. It's got a lot. And something about a playable level from the Infogrames new game for Stuart Little 2. I'm getting to the VHS now. Stuart Little. That's what he said. I'll get. You'll understand a little bit later. I watched 1 and 2. The little family just got bigger. I always thought he was cuter on this one. This was made in 1999. says 1999. Join the fun when the little family adopts an adorable spunky boy named Stuart, who looks a lot like a mouse. Mr. and Mrs. Little fall in love with Stuart right away, but their oldest son George isn't so sure, as Stuart tries to win over his new brother with hilarious feats of courage and daring. The family's cat Snowbell gets involved with a gang of shady felines who devise a dastardly plan to get Stuart out of the house permanently. State-of-the-art special effects, laugh-out-loud comedy, and rip-roaring hijinks make this the biggest adventure a little can have. Yeah, basically, Snowbell at first hates Stuart, like he wants him gone. But then eventually Snowbell starts liking Stuart too. And watched Gremlins. What you see isn't always what you get. Don't ever get it wet, keep it away from bright light, and no matter how much it cries or begs, never feed it after midnight. I'd actually like to have a pet. With these instructions, young Billy Peltzer takes possession of his cuddly new pet, which he names Gizmo. When Billy slips up on following the rules, his picture postcard hometown of Kingston Falls is in for a bizarre Christmas Eve. The result, a pack of devilish, mischief-making creatures is set loose, and that means your whole family is in for a roller coaster ride of fun and fright. Get ready for Gremlins. Now I'm getting to the ones I'm buying. And they're all crystals. Yeah, they're all crystals. And actually, if I'm not mistaken, I watched one of these more than once too. Yeah, it was this one. I watched this one more than once. Okay. I'm actually going to get this one. This one was actually mine. I gave it to Crystal, and now I'm kind of went back. So I'm going to end up having to buy it for myself again. It was made in 2003. Oh wait, I actually forgot to tell you when this was made. 1984. Yeah, this was made in 2003 at Woodward Penitentiary for Women. An unexpected and highly disturbed inmate is now held in the psych ward once overseen by criminal psychologist Miranda Gray. The inmate, Dr. Gray herself. Halle Berry portrays Gray, accused of a savage murder and clinging to her sanity as she copes with a series of ghost encounters in Gothica from Dark Castle Entertainment. A fellow doctor, a volatile inmate, and others figure in her harrowing ordeal. Matthew Kasovitz directs this jolting ghost story in which strange voices cry out, messages scrawled in blood appear, specters arise, and the only thing more gripping than Gray's stark awakening into madness is her feverish attempt to escape it. Commentary and music video behind Blue Eyes. I love this movie. I don't know why I gave it to her. I think eventually I got tired of it, and then I guess now I kind of like it again. The Return, I watched this one. The Past Never Dies, It Kills. Okay, before I even get into reading this, I gotta ask. In this movie, I know it's because I watched the deleted scene or something, alternate ending, that's confused me a little bit. Did that woman's spirit enter her? Because I've kind of forgotten. Not forgotten, but it's kind of confusing me. This was made in 2006. Sarah Michelle Gellar stars in the shocking, non-stop supernatural thriller unlike anything you've ever experienced before. Joanna Mills is haunted by increasingly terrifying visions where she can see and feel the brutal murder of a woman she's never met. With her life spiraling out of control, she follows the relentless nightmares to an eerie small town in Texas, a place where secrets can be buried, a spirit seeks vengeance, and the horrific murder from Joanna's visions may just be her own. I think a woman's spirit ends up going into her, but I don't know.
So we decided to draw names out of the hat. And that way each of us only has to buy one gift.
The alternate that would explain how she's attracted to that man so much. The alternate ending, the making of return. The making of the return, deleted scenes. You won't be able to see this. It came in a set thing Crystal had, so I'm going to have to show you this way. I do not remember the first one at all. I know a little bit of the second one. The Haunting in Salem and the Amityville Haunting. The Amityville Haunting, I've talked to you about that, but I don't remember the Haunting in Salem too much at all. It says it was made in 2012, but that was a special disc, so I don't know. The Amityville Haunting, though, that was basically just this family moves into the Amityville house, and eventually I think every one of them dies. And it was basically like a theory that led on. It wasn't what's his name that killed his family, DeFeo, something Ronald DeFeo. It wasn't him that killed his family. It was the youngest sister, the little girl. Like the demon possessed the little girl and made her kill the family. I don't remember anything about this Haunting in Salem, so you're going to have to look that up. I then watched The Gallows. Every school has its spirit. This one, I liked it up until the point, and then the ending, I didn't like it. I didn't like the ending. I liked it a little bit, though, I'm just not going to lie. 2015. In 1993, an accident results in the death of an actor during a high school play. 20 years later, a theater group at the same school resurrects the production to mark the tragedy. In an attempt to sabotage the play, 3 students break into the school at night, only to discover that the horrors of the past don't always stay buried, as their own cameras capture a series of chillingly and inexplicable accidents that leads to a shocking climax. Featurette, deleted scenes, and more. Yeah, this is a little freaky. I then watched The Devil. My movie spell. Baby jump. Oh god, that scared the crap out of me. Oh. The Devil's Backbone. I actually like this movie. It's good. It's saying it was made in 2002. I'm sure though. The Devil's Backbone is a stylish and unpredictable supernatural thriller from director Guillermo del Toro, which definitely mixes horror, suspense, and dark humor. 12-year-old Carlos is the latest arrival at Santa Lucia School, an imposing stone building that shelters the orphans of the Republican militia and politicians during the last days of the Spanish Civil War. Carlos gradually uncovers the dark ties that bind the inhabitants of these schools, hidden riches, sexual intrigue, and the restless ghost of a murdered student. Presented by Augustin and Pedro Almodovar, and starring Marisa Paredes, Federico Lupi, and Eduardo Noriega. The Devil's Backbone is a richly atmospheric, genuinely thrilling ride in the tradition of The Others and The Sixth Sense. Commentary, making of, featurette, storyboard, comparisons to the actor's trailer. And that's all I watched.
Like something crotchless.
See, I told you, I knew, oh, this is gonna be weird. Normally I'm used to doing 2 videos, I just did 1. That's weird.
Well, I'm doing church in
And I don't think I'm planning on watching anything right off. You know, I don't know. I know I borrowed some movies, but
Hey, count me in.
I think I borrowed some things, but I don't think I borrowed anything from Crystal other than that. So, bye everybody.